Hey guys, welcome to Coding with DG. In this video, we are going to talk about the switch statement, when to use it, why to use it, and how to use it. Okay, so let's go for it.
A switch statement is a control structure that evaluates an expression, and depending on the resultant value, it can execute different blocks of code. We can have a chain of if-else statement, like here, or a chain of ternary operators, like here, which is the same in this case, but the same thing can be written with a switch statement, gaining readability. Let's transform this ternary operator chain or this if-else statement in a switch statement. So I'm going to remove this code here, and after that I'm going to remove these 3 lines too. Okay, I'm going to comment this code. Here we are, and we want to convert this code into a switch statement, or this code which is exactly the same as this one. To do that, we are going to define a variable, like for example, car color. Car color will be equals to red. And then we want to put a switch statement. So we write switch, and here we put the variable that we want to evaluate. In this case is car color. But we are not putting any comparison, right? We are not putting double equals, different than, or whatever. We are just putting the variable that we want to evaluate, and then we open curly braces, and here we put case and some value that it may take. For example, black. Let's say that a car color could be black. Then we put a colon, enter, and here we can write the code that should be executed if the car is black. Then we can put, for example, console.log, the car is black. And after that, we are going to put break. And I'm going to explain you what break does in just a moment. For now, let's press enter and put another case red, colon, console.log, the car is red. Semicolon at the end, break. You can put any number of cases and it will work perfectly fine. Additionally, we can put a default code that should be executed in case that any of that cases are equals to our variable. To do that, we put default colon and here console.log. We don't know the color of the car. Right. Now if we save it, you're going to see that we have a problem. Red is not defined. Why? Because here we are putting red and red does not exist. It has to be a string. Here we are. Save it, and here we are. The car is red. Why? Because first, car color is evaluated and the switch statement knows which is its value. Then it checks if that value is the same as one of the cases, black, red, or any other that we can have here. If it is equals to one of the cases, like here equals to red, that block of code will be executed until either the end of the switch statement or a break statement. In other words, if we do not put the break keyword, all the cases that are after the case that matches with the condition are going to be executed. Let's see that in practice. Let's say that we have another case here, case blue, and we put console.log, the car is blue. And here we remove that break statement. If we save it, you can see that the car is red, the car is blue, and we don't know the color of the car because we are not using a break statement. So JavaScript checks if the car color is black, it says false, and then check the car color is red, yes. So I'm going to execute all the code that is after this colon. And all the code includes that case and that default. So if I put a break here, the rest of the code is not executed. If we save it, here we have the car is red. That's why we need to use the break statements. But taking advantage of that behavior, we can group different cases with the same code. Let's see. Maybe we don't need to specify if the car is red or is blue. Maybe we can just put the car is red or blue. In that case, I'm going to remove this, case blue, but what happens if our car here is blue instead of red? If we save it, the default behavior is being executed instead of the car is red or blue. So here we have to put case blue colon just after case red. So we can put more than one case together executing the same block of code, right? So that's the way that we can take advantage of not using the break statement. Awesome. So that's how switch statements works in JavaScript. Let's continue in the next lecture with more control structures.
Cool. That's it for this video, guys. I hope you really enjoyed it. Please, if you like it, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and any comment, any doubt, any suggestion that you can have, please leave it in the comments below. I will see you in the next one.